My name is Eric Howden, and I've been teaching the fifth grade Sunday school class for 5 years now. And when we got to fifth grade, just felt the calling for that class. The kids are just beginning to ask really good questions at that age, and it's important that they know that there's really good answers to those questions. We looked for some other curriculum that we could use to go deeper for the kids, and there just wasn't anything that we could find, so we just decided to go ahead and develop the 34 lessons for the curriculum. And it's divided into 3 series. The first series is just a foundation series that's basic Christian beliefs. Then we go into basic Christian living. So we go from really a foundations class to a discipleship class. And then we finish with one of my favorites, which is just apologetics, Christian worldview, and call it basic Christian thought. And this is just when the kids start asking those questions. They want to know, how do we know that God is really there when we can't see him? How do we know the Bible's true when it was written 2,000 years ago? And it's the process of them making their parents' faith their own faith. And I just really enjoy that part of the class. What we normally see is as the kids come in, about half of the class are already Christians. The teachers all the way from preschool to 4th grade have been planning the gospel all those years. And in the class this year, we have about 20 kids, and about 10 of them are already Christians coming in. What we saw this year was the other half of the class coming to Christ. And it's really neat because this age group, they're old enough that they fully understand and comprehend the gospel, but they're young enough that they don't have the buildup of resistance towards the gospel as we do as we get older. So the real blessing is seeing every child every year come to Christ over this 5-year period. 3 years ago, a little boy sitting there in his chair, head bowed, folded hands, and he's accepting Christ as his Savior, and he just has one tear coming down his cheek. You know, just this morning, a little girl, we give her a Bible, and we always give the kids who come to Christ an inscribed Bible so they remember exactly when and how they became Christians. And she just hugged this Bible as she walked away. A little girl who walked by a couple years ago, she wasn't talking to anyone particular. She was just talking to herself, and she said, "Wow, I really am a Christian now." And it's just really fun to see just those moments in these kids' lives as they grow, and to see as they move into Mosaic, and we see them being baptized, and we see them serving in different places. And the group of people that I get a chance to work with are just great. Mark Diaz, Andrew and Bianca Paulson, Ian De Silva, and my wife, Karen. We just enjoy working together, and we enjoy working with Autumn Ridge kids. So if you haven't had the opportunity, I'd encourage you to come volunteer and work in these classes.